Let's begin. It's the win. Listen, laugh, and learn and understand. Hope, believe that you can. It's the Women's Information Network. It's the win.
Welcome to the Win Show. We're so glad you joined us. I'm Paula Fellingham, CEO of the Women's Information Network. We're the online home for all women, all ages, a community of women helping women. Our hosts are Suzanne Peterson. She's a fabulous nurse and mother of 4. And Laura Lee Christensen is the Executive Vice President of the WIN. And Kim Coles is an actress, a comedian, a speaker, and a show host. Our guest today is Carol Dysart. She's an amazing woman. She loves to help women figure out how to best communicate and work with people who are completely different than they are. Carol can help you complete a personality profile that will deepen your understanding of yourself and how to relate with others. Carol Dysart's work has been applauded by thousands and used by celebrities and business leaders worldwide. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Paula.
You're welcome. So glad you're here.
So
Great to have you.
Mm-hmm.
Carol, I'm intrigued by the name of your show, the People Smart Personality Show. The other day I said to a man, "You're such a character," and I really didn't mean it real positively. and so what does it mean to be people smart? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, it's a great word, isn't it? It means not to be smart as a person. It means to be aware of other people. How to be smart about who's over there, because who you are is a function of how effective you are with them. Isn't that true?
I like that. Yeah, that's good.
Doesn't matter who you are. If you know who they are, then you're in sync.
Carol, I'm so excited about this concept. I do think it's so important to be in tune with other people. But how would you say that that relates to our personality, building our personality?
Personality is kind of how we describe ourselves and others. It's what you see when a person walks in the door. They walk in, their personality comes in. They don't walk in and then you have to figure out something, you know something about them. You know if they're assertive, outgoing, or passive, cautious. Those are two of the dynamics.
Yeah, and you can usually see it right away.
Totally.
Yeah, right away.
Then there's a couple questions you can ask people to find out a little more about what their specific style is. So that's part of what the training that we do is about, and helping people understand that.
So is it this DISC system, D-I-S-C, D-I-C-S?
D-I-S-C.
D-I-S-C.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
Yeah, DISC is a 4-letter word that was, it's the 4 words to describe the major 4 temperament behavioral styles. They're observable. You can see them walking in the room or down in the mall. So D stands for dominance. People that are dominant tend to be outgoing, assertive, direct. So D, direct. I stands for influence. People that, like us, love to be with people. We're all high I's. I means influence. Steadiness is the S. These are your people that are a little more cautious, a little slower paced, but they're very dependable. They're your favorite. They're the mothers, the nurses, the teachers, the technicians.
You can count on them.
Count on them, they're loyal.
Yeah, I'm married to one of those.
Yeah, that's good. It's a good blend for your style.
Sure.
Yes, you definitely, women really love good high S men.
We need that.
Yes.
I'm looking for one myself.
Me too.
And then C is the compliance or cautious or conscientious. There's quite a few words that describe that. They're a little more reserved. They're not going to go out and greet you with a hug, so you have to be really careful to watch their space. They need the space. But they're detailed and analytical. They're very interested in getting it right.
So you're saying once we know these personality types and we can read them right away, we become more people smart.
Exactly.
Oh, I love it.
And really, are you
Valuable.
You got it, girl.
You're saying that really all people can be basically put into 4 categories. There has to be variations.
Absolutely. So thank you for bringing that up, because what I don't want anyone to think about is that I'm going to put you in a box or define you or say who you are or who you're not. Because like a rubber band, hold up your rubber bands and stretch them. This is your day. In and out, up and down, big packages, small packages, round shape. But at the end of the day, your rubber band comes back to a basic, comfortable size and shape, and that's your core style.
I love that analogy.
Isn't that
good?
really
Yeah,
good?
because about that.
You're going to be everywhere all day. Like, I can be a high D when my kid's running out in front of a truck. I'm not going to go, let's see, I think I'll be nice and sweet. No, you go for it, you get it. So just be, my whole point is, how aware are you of how you're being now, of what the situation is you're in? What do you need to be? And then even deeper and more sophisticated, it takes a little training, is who are those people out there? And what do they need right now for them to feel good around you?
Oh, I love this. So how can we help women be people smart with their personalities?
Well, they need to first understand themselves.
Okay.
You can't go out analyzing other people. I hate it when people go, oh, you're a high D, oh, you're a high I. You don't use the language except to inform. It was actually created. Some people ask if I created this whole thing. No. In the 1920s, Dr. Marston was looking at observable behavior. So DISC, I like over all the other models, there's a lot of good models that are similar and showing different styles, different words. But he said, if you can see a behavior, you also know what underlies it. And that's what I want women and men and children and seniors to know all over the world. If they understand what your fear is or what you're resisting or what you don't want to have happen, you won't push their buttons. You'll understand that's what's driving the behavior. So you don't get offended if they're being really strong.
The way they are.
You just know that they're under some sort of pressure, because our fears come out when we're under pressure.
This could be so valuable in relating to people.
You know, when I first discovered it, that was 30 years ago. I hate to admit it. I've been doing it.
We admit everything.
We tell the truth.
It's kept me young for 30 years, and I plan to go another 130 with it.
Hey, that's okay.
This is the one skill that if people get, they get themselves, they have self-love, it raises their self-confidence.
Helps them know how to respond to other people.
Yeah, better relationships, every part of their life.
So for the little tip I can give you today, so how to tell a person's style is if they're outgoing and direct, if you can look at their face, they're outward looking, you know, they're looking you in the eye, they're moving fast, they're probably gesturing. Those are D's and I's. The D's dominance and the I influence are outgoing and direct. So you now have 50-50 chance of figuring them out, of direct, D and I, or cautious, a little more reserved, a little more quieter colors in their clothes. We wouldn't, you know, definitely would not be S or C. The S or C are the more cautious, a little more reserved, because you know what? They're the ones that go ready, aim, fire. Whereas the D's and I's go ready, fire. Oh, hey. So that's the first two. So are they fast-paced or slower-paced? And then are they talking about people and loving people and supporting people? Or is their favorite subject facts, bottom line, let's get the task done, let's make sure we get it right? Then you know you have a D or a C or an S down there. So the C and the D, I have a graphic that we'll put up, and the D and the C are over on the left side of the quadrant because they're focused on task. That's all you have to think about. The D wants to bottom line the task. The C wants to get it right. So those two in combination can be very helpful. Over on the people side, on the right side, the S and the C, the I and the S, I and the S, the influence and the steadiness, those are our people that love people. They're interested in, do you like me? Do you like, can I support you? How can we work as a team? But don't ask the D's and the C's to know how they feel or if they like you, because they don't want to know. They just want to know, are you getting the job done?
Yes.
You know, so I say, which sign is showing right now? And then you deal with that.
This is all in your book, I hope, and on your show too, right?
Yes.
I'm holding up the book. That's my job. I'm selling books for you, girlfriend.
Oh, this is so valuable. We have loved being with you. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And the fact that you've taught us so much in such a little time makes me think, how much more can Carol teach you when you go to her show and learn more? Yes.
Thank you.
Fabulous. And we invite everyone to visit thewinonline.com, where you're going to get solutions, share ideas, and really connect with women worldwide. Now let's live joyfully with passion and purpose. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.
It's the Women's Information Network. It's the win.